Welcome to the Word a Day English podcast.
The podcast where you improve your English through clear, natural conversations.
I'm Maya.
And I'm Daniel.
This is B1 Plus.
Longer conversations, richer vocabulary, and more speaking practice for intermediate English learners.
Today's topic is sleep, exercise, energy, stress, and building habits that are realistic.
First, listen for the main idea. Then we'll review useful expressions, grammar, and speaking patterns.
You do not need to understand every word.
Stay with the conversation, notice repeated phrases, and try to answer the speaking questions aloud.
Ready?
Let's begin.
Scene 1, Low Energy. You look exhausted. Did you sleep badly?
I've been sleeping badly all week.
What time are you going to bed?
Usually after midnight, even though I need to get up at 6:30.
That explains a lot.
I know. I keep watching short videos in bed.
Have you tried leaving your phone outside the bedroom?
I thought about it, but I use it as an alarm.
Then put it on the other side of the room.
That might stop me scrolling.
Scene 2, Starting Small.
I tried changing my routine last night.
What did you do?
No coffee after 2, phone on the desk, and lights out by 11.
Did it help?
Yes. I didn't fall asleep immediately, but I felt much calmer.
That's already progress.
I also read for 15 minutes.
Good. A calm activity can help your brain slow down.
The biggest difference was not checking messages in bed.
Sometimes one small change is enough to improve the whole routine. Scene 3, Exercise without perfection. Are you still going to the gym?
Not regularly. I keep starting strong and then stopping.
Why do you think that happens?
I make the plan too difficult.
What does a difficult week look like?
5 workouts, early mornings, and no rest days.
That sounds hard to maintain.
Exactly. I can do it for 2 weeks, then I'm exhausted.
What if you started with 3 short sessions?
That sounds much more realistic.
Scene 4, Stress and Recovery.
I've also noticed that I feel more stressed when I'm tired.
That's common. Everything feels harder when your energy is low.
So better sleep might improve more than just tiredness.
Definitely. It can affect concentration, patience, and motivation.
I want to stop thinking of rest as wasted time.
That's important. Recovery is part of productivity.
I like that idea.
You don't have to be active every minute to be making progress.
I'm going to write that down.
Let's step out of the story for a moment.
At B1 plus level, we want to do more than answer with one short sentence.
We want to explain reasons, compare options, describe results, and react naturally.
Here are some useful ways to make your answers longer.
Connector, because.
Example, I chose that option because it was simpler.
Connector, although.
Example, although I was tired, I still went to the meeting.
Connector, however.
Example, the first plan was convenient. However, it was too expensive.
Connector, so.
Example, the train was delayed, so we changed the meeting time.
Connector, if.
Example, if the problem happens again, I'll ask for help earlier.
Connector, while.
Example, I listened to the podcast while I was walking home.
These small linking words make a big difference.
They help your English sound more connected and more confident.
Now let's review the key expressions from today's episode.
Expression, maintain.
Meaning, continue something at the same level over time.
Example, it's easier to maintain a simple routine.
Repeat, maintain.
Again, a little more naturally.
Maintain.
Expression, fall asleep.
Meaning, begin sleeping.
Example, I fell asleep much faster last night.
Repeat, fall asleep.
Again, a little more naturally.
Fall asleep.
Expression, start strong.
Meaning, begin with a lot of energy or effort.
Example, I often start strong but lose motivation after a week.
Repeat, start strong.
Again, a little more naturally.
Start strong.
Expression, realistic.
Meaning, possible and sensible in real life.
Example, 3 short workouts are more realistic for me.
Repeat, realistic.
Again, a little more naturally.
Realistic.
Expression, recovery.
Meaning, rest and return to normal after effort or stress.
Example, recovery is an important part of training.
Repeat, recovery.
Again, a little more naturally.
Recovery.
Expression, wasted time.
Meaning, time that feels used without benefit.
Example, rest is not always wasted time.
Repeat, wasted time.
Again, a little more naturally.
Wasted time. B1 plus grammar focus.
Let's practice 3 patterns that intermediate learners need again and again.
Pattern 1, present perfect for experiences and recent changes.
I've changed my routine.
I've never tried that before.
Have you ever had the same problem?
Notice that we often use the present perfect when the exact past time is not important.
Pattern 2, first conditional for real future possibilities.
If I finish early, I'll call you.
If the train is delayed, we'll change the plan.
Pattern 3, used to for past habits or situations that are different now.
I used to worry when plans changed.
I used to spend more time on social media.
Now make one sentence about your own life with each pattern.
Shadowing practice.
Listen once. Then repeat the sentence with the same rhythm.
I'm trying to focus on what I can control.
Your turn.
I'm trying to focus on what I can control. That makes much more sense now.
Your turn.
That makes much more sense now. I'd rather wait than make a rushed decision.
Your turn.
I'd rather wait than make a rushed decision. It depends on what matters most to you.
Your turn.
It depends on what matters most to you. I've been thinking about that for a while.
Your turn.
I've been thinking about that for a while. If something changes, I'll let you know.
Your turn.
If something changes, I'll let you know. I used to find this difficult, but it's getting easier.
Your turn.
I used to find this difficult, but it's getting easier. On the other hand, there are some clear advantages.
Your turn.
On the other hand, there are some clear advantages. Speaking practice.
Try to answer each question in 2 or 3 sentences.
Question: what would you do in a similar situation?
Pause the video if you need more time.
Model answer: I would probably stay calm and look at the practical options first. Then I'd contact the people involved and explain the situation. Question: have you ever had a problem like this before?
Pause the video if you need more time.
Model answer: yes, I have. I had a similar problem last year, and I learned that communicating early usually makes things easier. Question: what is one advantage and one disadvantage of the situation we discussed?
Pause the video if you need more time.
Model answer: one advantage is that you have more choice. On the other hand, having too many options can make the decision harder. Question: what usually helps you make a difficult decision?
Pause the video if you need more time.
Model answer: I usually collect information and give myself some time. If the decision is important, I also ask someone I trust for another point of view. Question: do you prefer to plan carefully or stay flexible? Why?
Pause the video if you need more time.
Model answer: I prefer to have a basic plan because it helps me feel organized. However, I try to stay flexible because unexpected things happen. Question: what is one habit or decision you have changed in the last year?
Pause the video if you need more time.
Model answer: I've changed the way I use my phone. I used to check it constantly, but now I turn off most notifications. Listening challenge.
Listen to this short story once without stopping.
Anna wanted to improve her energy levels, but she kept going to bed too late. She decided to stop drinking coffee after lunch and leave her phone away from the bed. After 1 week, she was sleeping more regularly and felt less tired in the morning.
Question 1. What was the main problem or decision?
Think for a moment.
Question 2. What action did the person take?
Think again.
Question 3. What was the result?
Now summarize the story in your own words in 3 or 4 sentences. Final B1 plus recap.
Today you practiced natural conversation, useful expressions, connected answers, grammar, shadowing, and listening.
Your goal is not to remember every sentence.
Choose 3 expressions from this episode and use them again today.
You can write them, say them aloud, or create your own examples.
Then listen to this episode again in a few days.
The second listen should feel easier.
And that feeling is evidence that your listening is improving.
Thank you for listening to the Word a Day English podcast.
Keep listening.
Keep speaking.
And keep building your English one conversation at a time.
See you in the next B1 Plus episode.
Bye.